Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about the Great Revolt of 1857. The Indian Rebellion of 1857 was a major but ultimately unsuccessful uprising in India in 1857 against the British East India Company. It is variously described as the Sepoy Mutiny and Indian Mutiny and First War of Independence. Today, we are going to learn about what are the causes and causes of the revolt and how did the revolt was suppressed by the British. Everything we have to learn this lesson.
The Revolt of 1857. The early uprising did not succeed in threatening the British in India. It took the revolt of 1857 to bring home to the company, and the British thought that rule was not accepted to large section of the population. The revolt of 1857 was the product of the character and the policies of colonial rule. The cumulative effect of British expansionist policies, economic exploitation, and administrative innovators over the years had adversely affected the position of all rulers of Indian states. The Indian Rebellion of 1857 was the major but ultimately unsuccessful uprising in India in 1857 to 58 against the rule of the British East India Company, which functioned as the sovereign power on behalf of the British Crown. Causes of the revolt. The most important cause of the revolt of 1857 was a popular discontent of the British policy of economically exploiting India. This hurt all sections of the society. The peasants suffered due to the high revenue demands and strict revenue collection policy. Policies of doctrine of lapse, subsidiary alliance, and policy of effective control created discontent among the people. Annexation of Awadh proved that even the groveling royalty can't satisfy British greed for territories. The conversion activities of Christian missionaries were looked upon with suspicion and fear. The priests and Maulvis showed their discontent against the British rule. Abolition of practices like sati, female infanticide, support to widow remarriage, and female education were seen by many as interference in their Indian culture by the Europeans. The Indian sepoys were looked upon as inferior beings and treated with contempt by their British officers. They were paid much less than the British soldiers. All avenues of the promotions were closed to them as all the higher army posts were reserved for the British. Immediate cause. The immediate cause was the introduction of new Enfield rifles in the army. The top of cartridges of the rifle was to be removed by the mouth before loading it in the rifle. The cartridges were greased by the fat of pig and cow. The Indian sepoys believed that the British were deliberately attempting to spoil the religion of both the Hindus and the Muslims because while the Hindus revered the cow, the Muslims hated the pig. The soldiers therefore determined to refuse their service and ultimately revolted. Thus, the primary and immediate cause of the revolt was the use of greased cartridges. Cause of the revolt. On 10th May 1857, the sepoys of the 3rd Cavalry at Meerut openly revolted by swarming the prisons and releasing their comrades. They were immediately joined by the men of the 11th and 20th Native Infantries, and they murdered some English officers and then marched to Delhi. the arrival of Meerut sepoys at Delhi on 11th May and declared Bahadur Shah II as the Empire of India. The revolt spread quickly. There were mutinies at Lucknow, Kanpur, Jhansi, Bareilly, Bihar, Faizabad, and many other places in North India. Many of them found that it was good opportunity to burn the papers of their landlords. Many of those whose titles and pensions were abolished by the British who participated in order to take revenge. Next one is suppression of the revolt. Lord Canning, the Governor General, took immediate steps to suppress the revolt. He collected the forces of Madras, Bombay, Sri Lanka and Burma. On his own initiative, he called the British Army, which was deputed to China by the British, to Calcutta. He ordered the loyal Sikh army to proceed to Delhi immediately. The British regained their lost position very soon. Delhi was recaptured by General John Nicholson on 20th September 1857 and deportation of Bahadur Shah II to Rangoon, where he died in 1862. Military operations with the recovery of Kanpur were closely associated with the recovery of Lucknow. Sir Colin Campbell occupied Kanpur. Nana Sahib was defeated at Kanpur and escaped to Nepal. His close associate Tandya Tope escaped to central India, was captured and put to death while asleep. The Rani of Jhansi had died in the battlefield. Kanwar Singh, Khan Bahadur Khan were all died, while Begum Awad was compelled to hide in Nepal. The revolt was finally suppressed. By the end of 1859, British authority all over India was fully re-established. The failure of the revolt. Various causes were responsible for the failure of the revolt. Lack of organization, discipline, common plan of action, centralized leadership, modern weapons and techniques. The rebel leaders were no match to the British general. Rani Lakshmibai, Tandya Tope and Nana Sahib were courageous, but they were not good generals. Non-participants of Bengal, Bombay, Madras, Western Punjab and Rajputana. The modern educated Indians did not support the revolts as they believed that only British rule could reform Indian society and modernize it. The British managed to get the loyalty of the Sikhs, Afghans and Gurkhas regiments. The Gurkhas actually helped the British in suppressing the revolt. The British had better weapons, better generals and good organization. Next one is consequences of the revolt. The revolt of 1857 marked a turning point in the history of India. It led to changes in the system of administration and the policy by the government. The administration of India was transferred from East India Company to the British Crown, though the Governor General was given the title of Viceroy. The Board of Directors and Board of Control were replaced by the Council of 15 members headed by the Secretary of State to supervise Indian affairs. The Indian Army was thoroughly reorganized. More Britishers were employed in the army. The British military policy came to be dominated by the idea of divide and counterpoise of Queen Proclamation of 1858. Effects of the revolt. In fact, the revolt of 1857 played an important role in bringing the Indian people together and importing them to consciousness of belonging to one country. The revolt paved the way for the rise of the modern national movement. It was at the beginning of the 20th century that the 1857 revolt came to be interpreted as a planned war of national independence. by the historians of Savarkar in his book The First War of Indian Independence. The direct effects of the revolt of 1857 may be summed up in the following words. First, the revolt of 1857 exposed the danger involved in allowing commercial organization to rule over the country. Consequently, the British Parliament by an act transferred the control of Indian government from the East India Company to the British Crown. Thank you, students.